Hey guys, it's GT11 and today we're going to be doing a video on if you should get freeze-dried food for your Leo gecko. And we're going to be joined today by Saber. Alright guys, this is just an average freeze-dried mealworm, just for info. And before we dive into this video, thank you for everyone who's liked to subscribe. And make sure guys, like and subscribe so we can grow this channel together. And you guys can learn a lot about lizards too. And meet cool leopard geckos like Saber. Alright, so we're going to be kind of talking about if you guys should get freeze-dried food for your leopard geckos. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so here is Saber is a 7-month-old Leo gecko, so he's pretty young. I got him when he was, I would say, around 6 months old. So we haven't been with each other too well, but I know a lot about leopard geckos because I did a ton of research, like a month's worth of research before getting him. And most people and most sources will say not to get freeze-dried food, but I don't think this is all true, because why would they make this? They're not trying to scam you that bad, guys. This is Zilla. And one big reason I think you should feed him freeze-dried food is it's kind of like the lazy man's way. But I put in Saber's bowl and let him eat it whenever. This can annoy you, especially if you get like the really crunchy kind, like mealworms. Because in the middle of the night, I heard this guy crunching on some mealworms. But if you get your leopard gecko and start feeding him a year or older, they're not going to eat it because they're so used to eating live food. Well, Saber doesn't have as much experience with live food, so he kind of was okay with it. Also, guys, feed them when they're hungry. So if they're hungry, they will eat it. One downside is you might have to do some cleaning because these guys kind of blow up. Because once they eat them, they like snap them in half and they blow up, kind of like that. Yeah. But I think you guys can feed your leopard geckos freeze-dried foods, especially if you get them at a young age. Because, again, it's all kind of goes down to, like, where'd you get them from, and what are they used to eating. If they're not used to eating freeze-dried food, then they're probably not going to, well, most of them aren't going to be used to that. However, you can kind of transition them into that. So, especially if you guys go on trips, like little short trips, like camping, which I'm going to be doing soon. So if you guys don't see that much videos, that's probably the case here. But like, yeah, if you're going on trips, just leave them a bowl of these munchies and I bet you they'll eat them. Because if they get hungry, they kind of don't really necessarily care what kind of food they get. So I think just get trial size, because I got the trial size because I wasn't exactly sure. So like, I advise getting the Zilla ones. This is a trial size. Cost around $3, so it was pretty cheap, especially for that much amount of food. So there's a nice and cheap solution, but I don't advise feeding them like daily. I think leave them in there after you're done feeding them if in case they're still hungry. Otherwise, I don't advise this. If you guys have like live mealworms, mix them in with this, because that works as a great solution. Because eventually they can't even tell which one's a live one and which one's a freeze-dried one. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. In the comments below, I want you to, if you guys have Leo geckos, tell me their eating habits. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. This is GT11, checking out.